A new era begins here in Indy as the Jags and Colts are underway to begin the new season. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Richardson going right to the air. Escaping the pressure right. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. So this, a great matchup here in Indy. You get a divisional game right out of the gate. Charles, what do you see in store for these two teams in 2023?
Indianapolis trying to get themselves reestablished as a playoff team, but they're trying to hit the reset button a little bit. While Jacksonville, coming off of a big finish in 2022, they believe they're the team to beat in the AFC South.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. On the option left, Richardson. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. A little short pass. This is Everett. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Richardson now on 2nd down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. A nice completion there for the 1st down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. A man who led the league in yards per carry last year, it's Khalil Herbert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Richardson back to throw it. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, he got 4 on 3rd down. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Richardson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Touchdown, Colts. Marquise Brown, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. If they keep doing that in the 4th quarter, that's when a knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Set.
Now the fourth-year man, it's Cam Akers. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Jones. Flush to his right. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
Oh, what a juke into space. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 11, 11. 11, 11.
Going right back to Akers. But he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Here is 3rd down and 4. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Throwing Jones. Look at the big man rumble. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. The first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jayden Reed with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yeah, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield. but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
He'll take this to the 46. These two teams all tied after one. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Akers. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Palardy now on to punt as he sends this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Jags grab it. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. McKissick is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Here's the 4th-year man, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Down the right sideline. Sheds off the tackle. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 99 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Richardson off the play fake. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Tiger, 19. Ready.
On second down, a run with Herbert. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Now Ryan Succop will come on and try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Succop's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 11.
Off the play fake. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Jones on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 39. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Off play action. Jones rolling to his right. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. The play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
They'll run with McKisson. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now Sam Sloman is on. This will be from 49 yards out. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will knot us up at 10. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, Parker, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Hockenson here. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Akers, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Out for the PAT, here's Sloman. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range. This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Now Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. Ready?
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Got him in. It's Brown. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That is bombs away right there. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
21.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. A throw in the flat here from McKissick. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
And this is Shepard on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
47-yard line.
That's to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete.
Got an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 36. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he stopped immediately there. Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger, there on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And that drive's going pretty darn well. 3 previous times converted on 3rd down, but on that one, the defense rose up and said enough of that.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want... establish a rhythm in the second half and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
2nd down, here's Richardson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down, right near the 24. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they're going to speed things up here. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 49-yard line.
21.
Off the play fake, Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Jones. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Quiddy Pay drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up fourth down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. To return is McKenzie. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Colts are set up well as they take over first and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Now a toss right to Barkley. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 115 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down, here's Barkley. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Play action. Now Richardson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Khalil Mack. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Here we go, get set. Here we go. Great time.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Off play action. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think I didn't look that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 7. And he is caught. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 20-yard line. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here comes Mooney now on the jet sweep. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A lot of tired bodies guys on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will get the lead up to 7. And this one is right through. And that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Let's go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Keely Ringo picks it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. Bust through the tackle, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's McKissick. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. A give running right is Akers. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Now Richardson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that